Your thoughts on Watson, Brissett, and Josh Dobbs, and just it looks like they all have the same type of skill sets at various levels, and it speaks to me that the Browns kind of saw we got to be able to run the same offense no matter who we have in at quarterback.
You know, and that's a fundamental decision and a choice, and not all teams make that. Some teams want to have a backup that offers something very different, so you can present a different look if you want, especially if you don't have a established quarterback. You know, that's been a path that a lot of teams have taken. The Browns clearly want a quarterback who can create with his legs, but wins primarily from the pocket. That's what all three of those guys do. Brissett, he's a pocket passer by nature. He does have some athleticism. I actually like him when he doesn't use it as much. And then Josh Dobbs comes in. Josh Dobbs is a guy. Look, I liked him a lot at Tennessee, and I am a sucker for dudes that are really smart off the field, and Josh Dobbs is really, really smart off the field. He's a literal rocket scientist. So, do I think that he's going to ever play? Probably not, but I appreciate the fact that he can come in, and if Deshaun isn't able to practice, you can have two quarterbacks that can run the same offense in practice and work on things with your receivers, with your running backs, with the spacing. You know, you couldn't ask Case Keenum to do those things. You couldn't ask Kyle Lauletta to do the same things that Baker Mayfield did. You know, so this is a smart choice, and it's also the way that the NFL is going. The days of stand in the pocket and try to deliver with bodies flying around you, those guys. Phillip Rivers isn't around anymore. You know, that's one of the reasons why Carson Strong isn't going to get drafted very high this year, even though he's very good at that type of thing. You have to be able to create and adapt and move around, and all three of the guys that they have now can do that. It's not what they primarily do, but the fact that they can do it, I think, is something that's, I think we as Browns fans are going to appreciate the fact that, hey, you know what? It's 3rd and 8. And they bring some pressure, and Deshaun can go get you 12 yards. Yeah. Jacoby can get you 10 yards. Josh Dobbs, if he ever has to play, can get you 10 yards with his legs. And that's something that the defense is going to have to account for. And then you base off that's going to keep the safety honest. The safety might cheat up a little bit. Now you got the deep shot. That's modern football. And the Browns are moving towards being a more modern football team. And those are things that Baker Mayfield he couldn't do, not consistently anyways.
Yeah, and the other thing about it is your offensive line blocks the same way when your quarterback has the same skill set. That's another kind of underrated advantage to what the Browns are doing.